my name is Cayetana and I am a UQ Ventures Programs Designer. I am creating 3 short videos today to explain very quickly to you how to create a powerful pitch about your business idea or your project, how to put it together in a nice story that you can deliver online, and then how to actually deliver that online using the tools at your disposal. So let's go with it. In this first video, we are going to talk about how to define the user and your solution and how to craft your pitch around those two elements. Whenever you are pitching a business idea, you need to be very, very clear on who's the beneficiary of your solution and how that solution, how that business model is going to work. How are you going to make it sustainable? And if it's a business that you're talking about, how are you going to make it profitable? So first of all, when you think about how to pitch a business idea, make sure that you define very clearly who is the user, what is their problem, what pain points you have identified the user is having, what's your solution, very briefly describe what is your solution and how that solution tackles directly the problems and the pain points your user is having. Then you can measure, depending on what is your business idea, you will use some variables or others, but then you can measure the impact you would have in the user's life. Once you identify that, and once you're very clear that first that user exists and that you have some data to prove that that user exists and is a big enough customer base, it's not just one person that you're talking about, but actually a segment of the population that you can solve a problem for. And second, when you have demonstrated that that problem the user has actually exists, you can move on to the second part of the pitch, that is your solution. How that solution that you just described is going to work and what are the elements in the back end that you're going to put in place to make sure that that solution, that business works. In that case, you have to focus on 4 areas. How I'm going to build it. Imagine that you say that you're going to build a platform to allow people to swap food, for example, or to swap meals. How are you going to build it? What things do you need to build it? How are you going to monetize it? How are you going to pay for it? And how are you eventually going to make profits? What is your timeline? And how long do you need to make this happen? And what are the milestones that you're going to conquer along the way? And what do you need from the audience? Depending who are you pitching to, you may need different things. You may need capital. Do you need resources? Do you need partnerships? Do you need contacts? Wherever you pitch, you always want to finish with a call to action. Maybe you don't need money, maybe you just need leads, maybe you just need advice, maybe you just need connections to relevant people in the industry, maybe you just need mentoring. Whatever you need, make sure that that's very explicit at the end and you say that in a call to action. So you make sure that people understand what do you need from them. There's nothing worse than finishing your pitch and people say, yeah, that was nice, but how can I help? Make very, very clear what do you need from the audience. Thank you very much, guys. That's all for today. Remember, there are more 2 videos coming. One on digital storytelling. That's basically how to put all those pieces of information that I just gave you in a nice story that flows from beginning to end. And the third one on tips on how to present online. We all have to present online these days more than ever. So make sure that you stay tuned and watch that one too. Thank you for watching. See you soon.